how polished that neutral game of Diddy Kong is. I mean, if you are playing somebody like Charizard, you can have a really tough time, and that makes total sense as to why Chuck Nasty has decided to bust out the Meta Knight for the first time on this stage.
I'm super excited to see this. I think Meta Knight is one of the coolest characters that Smash 4 has to offer, but it's going to require so much finesse with this character. There's so much technology that exists when you fully abuse the mechanics of Smash 4. So I'm excited to see it. Down tilt there, forcing the tech. Chuck Nasty getting an opportunity here, using the pizza cutter. That nair, super great. It's such a good tool that's used for multiple purposes.
In this matchup, the thing that Chuck needs to be wary of is the banana peel, whereas MVD has to be really wary of that dash attack, because that's going to be starting up some of Chuck Nasty's elevator combos and will allow him to end these stocks rather decisively. And with Meta Knight, of course, it really feels like the character's built around whip punishing. Wow! Platform-assisted chain of down tilts. I love it.
That was nasty, dude. He put on a fair amount of percentage just for that. Okay, with a follow-up here off the flip, it's a lot of him just trying to work, MVD trying to work his way back to center stage. Down tilt, forward smash, but from center stage, Chuck Nasty has a lot better survivability chances from there. Both of these guys are fighting for the spacing on the down tilt, right? Granted, one of them has a disjoint, the other one has a phenomenal combo potential afterwards. Actually, both of them do, actually, the more I think about it. Because you can still force a tech option off of down tilt from Meta Knight, and then you can try to catch up, maybe go for that up smash, or even down smash that comes out super fast.
Take a note really quickly on how aggressive Chuck Nasty is going to be off of the stage, right? And I like that, because if you can just nick Diddy Kong whenever he starts to charge up his barrels or something like that, you can very easily take the stock from him.
With the pressure on the shield, there's the dash attack starting off. Exactly what you're talking about, but the DI is slightly different there. Not able to catch that up air. And here's the thing, is that a lot of the times, DI hard out against Meta Knight, and he has to at least read that, and then chase accordingly, right?
Pop guns coming through. As MVD is just content to just hold on to the lead here.
If MVD was holding in there, that up B from Meta Knight would have hit. Here's a follow-up, up throw, up air.
Yeah, this is just damage. It just feels uncontested. And I love that decision from MVD. He's saying, you know, you have to land eventually, and when you do, it's going to be the Vortex, the Nightmare all over again.
Good down tilt. Here's an option here. Back air.
That recovery from MVD. Okay, down tilt, up smash, game. Clean.
Easy money. Takes it off the top. MVD looking sharp, man. He took that and looked virtually uncontested. But I don't think the Meta Knight pick was wrong.
No, I think that Chuck had some really good ideas and understandings of MVD's tendencies too, right? Like you think about the I believe it was the forward air that he ended up getting on the left side of the stage, right? Whenever MVD went for the monkey flip. So what ends up happening there is, like we touched on before, whenever MVD drops low, Chuck Nasty is going to drop low as well, try to get something like a quick aerial to contest the barrels, right?
Yeah.
But at that sort of a height, what Chuck Nasty was thinking, okay, he's probably not going to drop all the way down for this. More than likely, he's going to be going for something like the monkey flip here. So I'm going to throw out a hurt box automatically to make sure that I can at least contest with that. And it's that sort of understanding that makes me know that like he has a really good idea of the person sitting next to him. Is this the phone a friend matchup?
Yeah, this is the.
Is that Pierce on the other line?
Oh. This is the new meta though, right?
It is.
Ever since Zero stepped up, you know what? Let me call pretty much every coach that I have in existence.
You could just also be ordering a pizza. Can I have a slice? We're starving. We haven't eaten since breakfast. They chained us to the desk.
We are getting into this next game here at Choctaw Festival of Gaming. Big shout outs to all the sponsors that helped make this happen. Let's see what adaptations we are going to be getting from Chuck Nasty.
And Chuck, knowing that he couldn't really get much done with the Meta Knight, is just going to go with the tried and true. I'm excited to see the Charizard. It put on some really impressive performances last time it was on screen. Would love to see something similar now.
That up smash on the stage is actually pretty sick, considering that it kind of combos into itself, pulls itself down, and then pushes itself out for the second hit. That's super sick to me. But this dash attack, for Chuck, I think the bread and butter has been, I need to finish the stock. Let me catch you with the young dash attack. who else can really say that they're finishing off dudes with that?
Chuck was, I think, trying to make.
Oh,
My
he
God!
caught him on the DI out. As soon as he did the, as soon as Chuck went for the down throw, MVD's natural reaction is to DI hard out. But as he's doing that, he's holding out. Chuck follows up with the forward air and destroys him.
Chuck's trying to play a game where he's basically trying to negate the peel on the ground, right? Like, what will happen sometimes is MVD will throw the peel onto... MVD will sometimes throw the peel onto the ground, and then Chuck will basically just be in a zone and do something like charge F-smash, right? And what he's saying there is, you know what? You can try to get this banana peel, but it's not going to work out very well for you. MVD taking the stock, finding the equalizer, making this a dead even game. And for Chuck, the pressure here certainly on. Had the great kill to start this game off, wasn't able to continue with that.
This is the monkey flip, follows up with the up air strings. Right now, MVD is thinking, how do I juggle this dude and continue to just rack on his percentage?
It's
on
pretty
this
easy.
Big body dude.
It's pretty easy. Just push like any button. I mean, again, that's what makes this kind of tricky for Charizard, being that bigger body. He's more susceptible to so many of these juggles. He's going to have a harder time finding his feet onto the ground. It's just hard. And especially with that forward air, just using that tool to just box out Charizard. He's very, very tricky. However, Charizard having a forward air of his own, clawing away. We saw that was so critical to him closing out the stock previously.
Oh, Chuck having an anti-air attempt. MVD doing a great job, though, of just finagling himself around the screen, not even getting close to Chuck Nasty whenever he has to worry about those hitboxes. That's going to be confirmed. That's going to do it. PG MVD continues on through this lower bracket.
Chuck made it look close. I mean, especially with that first stock, but MVD